What's up, everyone? I'm going to share a couple of plays that I think are going to hit, and it should be an easy win for those in the group who need a win. And I'm going to show you just how easy it is to find these plays using the tools that we have, and it's all just a simple, quick query from Alpha Query. So all you have to do is go to the Alpha Query website, come up here to the top right after you've logged in. If you need the login information, you can find it within the Discord. Now, all you got to do is go to Saved Screens, okay? And you have a call screener and a put screener on the top. So we're going to run each one of these individually. We're going to run the call screener first, and then these are our results. This is a daily screener that we can run. Now, that's our call side. We're going to be looking at Dollar Tree. Next is the put side. Run this screener, and these are your results. I built these screeners myself. They're built in. They scan for recent earnings that have already reported and RSIs that are already either number one, oversold for the call side, or B, overbought for the put side. We're going to go ahead and take a look at Lank and Dollar Tree. So I'm going to walk you through the logic and what makes these safe plays in my opinion. So looking at Dollar Tree on the daily, we have an RSI at 20.14. Now just looking back in history, when the RSI gets this low, what happens? You have a nice recovery every single time. So, that being said, you have a couple of things you can do. Number one, you can buy shares, but pretty expensive. Number two, you could try options, which is probably more advantageous for profit potential. Now, if you're looking at a strike to buy, you have two options. The safer bet is to go in the money. These do not expire until September 2nd. There is a call smile that does exist on these contracts. So we have the lowest IV out of the money at 141, and the IV here in general is very, very nice at 30% average. So if we wanted to play this safely, we could play in the money, meaning strike 137 or lower. In the money gives you intrinsic value, which when you're playing this close to expiration, being September 2nd, it really negates the theta effect on the value of your contracts. Now, on the opposite end, the more risky play would be to play the call smile. Now, why is it riskier? Well, you have a bigger chance for profit, or as far as a bigger profit payout, but if the stock doesn't move fast enough, theta could take hold of your value, and you could lose value faster than you gain value. So, two options. Play in the money, meaning below the current price, or play the smile, which is out of the money, a little bit riskier, but a higher reward. Now, again, with options, you got to be very careful. Never invest what you can't afford to lose, because you can lose money very, very quickly. However, this right here I feel is a safe play, because again, looking back at the chart, the logic, it's there. Broken RSI, big time broken. Most broken I think has ever been in quite some time. And that being said, we know that there will be recovery, which we can profit from. So in the money is a safer play. Out of the money, riskier play, but bigger payoff. So keep that in mind. And also, other than playing in the money, your exit strategy, let's say you were to buy a contract at 137 and the price goes to 136.50. That's your exit signal. If you're pushed out of the money, good time to get out. Maybe you should have gotten a one strike lower. But as far as entry, if you want to know how to time your entry, this is when you go down to your lower time frames. And let's turn on the MACD. I like to use this for entry. And you want to try to time it whenever you see these two lines about to cross, meaning the orange coming up and crossing with the blue from the underside. That's your green cross. You want to try to time it somewhere in here. MACD banana. Somewhere in here when they start to converge and flatten, that's your buy signal, like right here. This is when you would probably not want to buy calls. It's the exact opposite when you want to look at puts. Now for the put side, let's go to LANC, which is what our query returned for us here from Alpha. LANC we're already there. Okay, so looking at the options chain, again, we have very, very, very low IV. The put smile was there yesterday. It doesn't exist. However, it's not a major factor in picking criteria for these plays. We do have an additional 2 weeks on this expiration. And keep in mind, quad witching is coming up this September. It only happens 4 times a year. March, June, September, December. So this right here, very, very low IV. Very nice looking options chain. The chart overbought as shit on the daily. We're talking 83 RSI. So if anything, you could play off of just this simple retest of support at this gap line right here by playing in the money puts. Very, very safe. So I would only recommend in the money for LANC for put side. But for your Dollar Tree, you have a couple of options. You can go either in the money or out of the money, depending on your risk tolerance. So this hopefully helped a lot of people in the group get back in the swing of things and realize just how easy it is to find some of these plays. Again, the tools are already there for you. You just have to know how to use them. Simply go to Alpha Query, run the saved screens. You have 2 of them. Call screener, put screener. These update automatically daily, and they will provide play opportunities. So hope this helped. And by the way, if you want to come see how we do this and try it all out for free, Discord has allowed our server to undergo the experimental premium membership, which allows me to put a free 1-week trial on there. So if you would like to utilize that, link in the description below. And if not, no hard feelings. Hope you have good luck on these plays. Have a good one.